Newly released documents reveal Hillary Clinton tried to have the State Department change their security rules to allow for her to use her personal Blackberry to handle even classified communications in secure facilities. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge joins us now from Washington with the report. Catherine, how does this make Clinton's email scandal even worse?
Well, Lou, good evening, and thank you for having me. These new documents were obtained through a federal lawsuit by Judicial Watch, and they really leave no doubt that right out of the gate, Clinton and her team were trying to rewrite the rules for handling classified information at the State Department. The specific request was to allow Mrs. Clinton and her team to use their Blackberries anywhere on the executive floor at the State Department, including what are called secure facilities, or SCIFs. That's an acronym for Sensitive Compartmented Information Facility. If you talk to anyone within the intelligence community about taking a Blackberry or another electronic device into a SCIF, they'll basically keel over with a heart attack, because the standard procedure is to take all electronics and to lock them away in a cubbyhole outside the facility, because these devices, if they're infiltrated by a foreign intelligence service or criminal hackers, can be used to eavesdrop on conversations. And this fact was made clear to Clinton's team in another memo that was sent by the State Department's Department of Diplomatic Security in March of 2009. I have that document right here, and it was from the head of Diplomatic Security, Eric Boswell, and it reads in part, "I cannot stress too strongly, however, that any classified Blackberry, unclassified Blackberry, is highly vulnerable in any setting to remotely and covertly monitoring conversations, retrieving emails, and exploiting calendars." So when you speak to people who are inside or retired from the intelligence community, they say this entire episode shows an almost disrespect for the information that was involved, and also a disrespect for the security rules that were in place, Lou.
Catherine, what happened in the end? Was it resolved? Did the State Department give in to then Secretary of State Clinton's demands?
Well, this was such a sort of top-drawer request from the Secretary that a special team from the NSA called a Vulnerabilities Assessment Team was brought in to see if they could work this out and make it happen for Secretary Clinton. Their recommendation was against it, so was Diplomatic Security. And a State Department official told Fox News that Mrs. Clinton and her team were never given a waiver to use their Blackberries on that executive floor. What we don't know is whether they complied with that request. What the State Department did confirm to us is that a special suite was set up outside of her office so that she could check her personal email on the Blackberry. And of course, the irony of all of this is that the Blackberry was the only device she was using for government business. And it was an unsecured device that was not certified as secure for State Department business. And no one at that time of the request had any understanding that she was handling classified material on that device. They thought all of the requests related to the Blackberry were simply for unclassified material, Lou. Catherine,
thank you so much for bringing us up to date on this breaking story. Catherine Herridge, our Chief Intelligence Correspondent, remarkable reporting on this scandal throughout. Great to have you with us, Catherine. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.